Hello, Central Territory! Thank you all so much. How was it? As youth, this is an entrustment ceremony. And part of our entrustment ceremony, like the song said, is we made a vow in the past, right? And today, as Youth Division, Disciples, Daisaku Ikeda, together with all our friends, family, and supporting Men's Division and Women's Division, this is the next step. We are rocking the era. So we wrote a vow together as youth, and we'd like to share it with you today. Sensei, for the last 50 years, you have returned to America again and again, burning with the determination to help America rise. Rise to the great heights of our mission to become the hope of the world, global capital of the oneness of mentor and disciple. Your focus never once straying from the happiness and development of each individual.
27 times you have fought with us, struggled with us, shed tears with us here in America. And now, from this land of dreams, the land of your youthful struggle, genuine disciples are emerging. From all 50 states, tens of thousands of American youth have gathered. Youth from every walk of life. All of our struggles and efforts culminating today at our 21st century entrustment ceremony. Rock the era, what began as a whisper, has in the course of 10 months become a thunderous chorus which grows daily still.
America, do you hear our future song? A future in which our children and grandchildren all equally have the chance to pursue their dreams and fulfill their mission in this lifetime. A future free of the demonic threat of nuclear weapons. A future in which our homes and streets, towns and cities overflow with creativity and dialogue, laughter and shared purpose, bound by mutual respect.
Youth, our future begins now. For at this moment, in Philadelphia, in Chicago, and in Long Beach, and Hawaii, we inherit fully the great ideals and responsibility of our mentor. We alone shall uphold the banner of justice.
Sensei, pursuing the oneness of mentor and disciple as the primary quest of our lives, we will widely share the hope-filled teachings of Nichiren Buddhism with our voices, through our example, with our lives, so that Buddhist humanism will before long be known as common sense. We will uphold and protect the correct practice of Nichiren Daishonin's teaching, never allowing corruption or factionalism to destroy the unity of many in body, one in mind. Never allowing arrogant priests or corrupt individuals to take advantage of the pure realm of faith.
We will abolish nuclear weapons from the face of the earth. Those instruments of insanity by the year 2030 will no longer have a place in our world. As you sang to us in your last poem to America, you have determined to spend the culminating years of your life in this America you love. Together, creating infinite memories, sounding the reverberant trumpet of the dawn.
Sensei, now is the time. We are ready to welcome you home for the 28th time. Your American youth have made their entrance. With the direct connection to the mentor, we will achieve overwhelming victory as young lions and rock the era to its core. And now we have, once again, the great honor of having our National Youth Division leader, Nathan Gower.
How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness. Let's give one more round of applause for all of the youth performers today. Actually, I have breaking news. We just received a message from SGI President Ikeda right now. So it's my great honor and fortune to be able to read this message from President Ikeda to all of you. I saw all of the pictures from your practice yesterday. You are so vibrant and high-spirited. I am truly happy. Please share my warmest regards to all of the staff working behind the scenes. Also, please give my best regards to those members who cannot attend today's festival. I am waiting here in Japan to hear the reports of the great success of your culture festival. Congratulations! So, we should just end the festival right now, but since I prepared words I'm going to share. I don't want to share after Sensei, but I'm going to, still share my words if that's okay. So, once again, welcome to all of our distinguished guests, friends, and family members, some of whom traveled more than 30 hours to be here with us today. Dozens of buses passed through mountains and valleys, traveled winding roads and vast stretches of America to take part in this historic entrustment ceremony. Planes from nearly 20 states took flight through the blue skies of the heartland of our country, Central Territory, carrying youth from every walk of American life here. Today, right now, as we're speaking, 15,000 youth are gathering in Long Beach, California, and beginning their entrustment ceremony. In just 2 weeks from now, another 10,000 youth from the East Coast will gather in Philadelphia, birthplace of the Constitution. Just like the vow read by Jason and Shefali states, while our Rock the Era movement may have begun as a whisper 10 months ago, it has since grown to a thunderous chorus enveloping our entire country. In less than a year, youth involvement in our movement for peace, culture, and education has increased by more than 4 times in less than a year. Among the thousands that have stood up, among the thousands of youth that have stood up, there are youth who have left behind gang life to fight for peace. Youth who have broken free from the addictions which once enslaved them. Youth who have broken through as artists, signing to major record labels, landing breakthrough roles in theater, television, and film. Above all, there are youth who have awakened to the dignity of their lives and developed the pride that they have the opportunity to fight with the greatest champion for peace during the final chapter of his life, Daisaku Ikeda. Growing and struggling together these last 10 months, all along, we've been working towards this day, July 10th. For many of us, the journey to Chicago was not easy. Hours spent late into the night working overtime to afford airfare, facing illness, spending weekends, long hours on weekends, rehearsing songs and dances that just a year ago we never thought we possibly would be able to memorize. Though we still have struggles, no doubt when we go home, we'll still be facing many struggles. The great hope of this practice is that obstacles can actually become our greatest ally. All of us, every single last person in this room, without exception, was born with a mission that only we can fulfill. Nichiren Buddhism teaches us that we can transform our struggles into the soil from which mission grows. As I reflect on my own personal struggle of human revolution, I always have to remember just how close I came to not experiencing this incredibly joyful second act of my life. Like many of my teenage friends, I was very close to being stuck forever. Just another case of lost potential, a fate all too common for the youth of our country. Though the freedoms we enjoy in America are perhaps without equal in the world, one has to pause and ask, what will be the future of a nation in which, though we have the best university system in the world, nearly 1/3 of our young people fail to graduate from high school? What will become of a nation in which so many young people are killed on the streets of our cities and towns? What will become of a nation that does not value its greatest treasure, the youth of America? We, as the youth of SGI USA, will not wait for the answer to those questions. As President Ikeda's genuine disciples, we will build a new nation, a new era, based on the oneness of mentor and disciple. Rock the Era does not end today. Rock the Era has begun today in earnest. There's no doubt in my mind, one of the youth that was either here in the audience or that performed today will be the president of our country within the next 30 years. I have no doubt. There will be senators, congressmen, the greatest, the greatest hip-hop musician of all time will emerge from these youth. The greatest football players, the greatest basketball players. So today, we have to promise to ourselves the vows that we make as youth, we will never break them. Let's hold each other to the promises that we've made in our heart. On the plane, on the train, in the bus, on the car, on the way back home, we will hold each other accountable. We will not let a single one of us fall to the wayside. We are going to actualize our dreams. And to conclude, because I have absolute confidence that our mentor is here with us today, I'd like to conclude with words of appreciation for Sensei. Sensei, in 2006, on behalf of the youth of America, I promised that we would actualize every single one of your dreams for the future. We will do that. Today is the day that you can entrust the next 50 years of Kozen Rufu to the youth of America. Every struggle, every single dark night in which genuine disciples would not arise to protect you, none of that was in vain because of the youth of America. We will make sure that every single cause you've made will bear fruit in the 21st century. Without fail, we will protect the members, we will protect each other, we will protect the people, and we will create a country of which you can truly be proud. Thank you so much, Sensei! Rock the era with Sensei, USA, USA. 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 Rock the era with Sensei, USA.